welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah. Today I want to put y'all up on free game on how I lost 20 pounds in 3 months with absolutely no exercise at all. So if you do like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And then if you do have questions, just drop them down below in the comments. All right, so get your pen, get your paper, because I'm about to get real detailed on what I did. Now, the first step to all of this is making sure that you're keeping in mind sustainability. You have to pick the diet that most closely matches what you already eat, or else it's not going to work. So for me, I did something like low carb, keto-ish, and I'll kind of get into that and why I say keto-ish, because that's the kind of food that I already like to eat. Like, I cannot give up cheese and all that good stuff. So what I did though, and the reason I say keto-ish is because I'm cool on like eating lower carbs. It's getting enough fat that I don't think bumps me all the way into the keto category for the keto police, but it's close enough, and I still obviously lost weight. As of today, I'm actually 24 pounds down. And I'm going to make a part 2 to the video when I hit my full weight loss goals with before and after pictures and some more tips. So keto. Basically, you want to keep it about 20 carbs or less for the day. But even if you just drop it down from what you do, you're going to lose weight. Also, you want to cut out sugars. A lot of things like breads and things that people don't think about has a lot of sugar. And when you do keto long enough and you go back and eat that stuff, like it tastes just like sugar. So with keto, it's not just carbs. It's carbs minus, and I want to say it's ethereal. I know it's not ethereal. I don't know. I'll put the word in the video somewhere, but it's minus that and it's minus fiber. So if you get something that's, 10 carbs, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't have it. That's half of my daily limit. But then if it has 5 grams of fiber and then that other stuff, then you're good to go. So I don't necessarily do 20. I just drop it down. For breakfast, I don't really eat breakfast just because I'm in such a hurry. So what I'll do is like one of the Slim Fast replacement shakes, which is really good. Like usually those meal replacement shakes taste like vitamin-y. I don't know about the other flavors. I pretty much only get the chocolate one, but it's nice, it's thick. I like it. And then I also do some sort of breakfast meat. So I'll do like sausage or I'll do bacon. Keto loves bacon, and so do I.
It's bacon.
No, I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something. Bacon is good for me.
That's pretty much it for breakfast. On the weekends, if I do have more time, I'll do like cheese eggs, or I'll do maybe like an omelet, which is nice. But since I'm not used to eating so much food in the morning, if I do a bigger breakfast, it kind of forces me into intermittent fasting because my body's so full. So for lunch, and I'm thinking of this with the mindset of like, you got to go to work, you got to pack something in your lunch bag. I do a lot of chicken salad wraps. So for my wraps, I absolutely love the Carb Smart tortillas. I believe it's by Mission. And I'm sure they have a lot of flavors. The ones I know about, they have a wheat, a white, and a green spinach, I want to say. So I love to do the wraps and the spinach if I can find those kind. So I either make the chicken salad or where the tuna is, like at Walmart, probably the other stores too. They have like packets of chicken with like lemon pepper flavors and all different kind of flavors. Those are pretty good, and I just add vegetables to it. I also, if I've prepared ahead of time, I'll do any combination of meat and vegetables as long as it fits the guidelines. So sometimes that's chicken breast, sometimes it's neck bones, sometimes it's, broccoli, cauliflower, whatever fits. And then for dinner, it can be meat and vegetables, which a lot of times I'll do that. My absolute favorite to do though for dinner is my favorite foods in the world that I love this diet lets me do, and that's pizza and wings. So for the pizza, I'm still using a low carb pizza sauce. But for the crust, I actually use that Carb Smart tortilla. I prefer it in the flour flavor. You can put it in your toaster oven. If I'm short on time, I'll just do it like in the pan with a little olive oil at the bottom to make it crispy. And some pepperoni. Sometimes I'll do bacon. That is really delicious. Steakums, the little thin steaks that's like a Philly cheesesteak, I'll do those on the wraps as well. I'll do a grilled cheese on the wrap. pasta. So I know a lot of you guys have probably heard of like the Veggetti or spiralizing vegetables. That's usually like a squash or a zucchini or something. And I mean, it's decent, but it's not the same. And that's something you have to get out of your mind, is that you have to have, decent substitutes, but it's never going to be the exact same. They're okay, but my absolute favorite is the palomini noodles. And you can find them like with the gluten-free stuff. They're a little bit pricey, about $3-4 a can, but it is so worth it, y'all. I've made macaroni and cheese with it. I've made spaghetti with it. I'm gonna make some Alfredo with it. To me, it's the closest thing to actual pasta as far as like texture wise. You do want to like rinse them before you use them to get some of that preservative or whatever it is flavor off. And then also, word of advice, they can have like a little like lemony aftertaste, which I don't mind. I put lemon pepper on everything. So if you don't like that, you might not like them, but I love them. Also, there's some rice I'm going to put in there. I don't remember the name. And it's not rice textured, but it is a good substitute. So sometimes I'll make like fried rice with that. And then I'll put the fried rice seasoning packet and you put some meat in there. And that tastes pretty good. I'll pack that too sometimes. And fish and salad, easy diet foods. It's been around forever. They still work. That sounds like a lot of preparation, everything I just said. And you don't always want to cook. You don't always have time to cook. Or let's say you didn't pack your lunch. You got to go out and get some stuff. So fast stuff that you can grab from your house. Sausages, like hot links or any kind of thing like that. Sometimes I'll just pack those. Rotisserie chicken is the GOAT, y'all. It's like $5 and you can get the regular or you can get the lemon pepper. And you can eat that with sauce. You can eat it with vegetables on the side, however you want to do it. Really easy, really quick. And then, like, if you want to make a whole meal, you get those little frozen, microwavable, steamed vegetables. Quick and easy. Fast food-wise, you can always get the burger. And let me rewind a little bit. You want to say up front, if you're going to go to a fast food place, that you don't want the bread that comes on it. Because if you get something that has like cheese on it and you take it off yourself, all that cheese is going to be on that bread. And a lot of times when you say that up front, they give you a lot more food, like the lettuce and the condiment, or not condiments, but you know what I'm saying, all the extra stuff that comes with it. A lot of times they'll give you more if you say no bread. But going back into it, burgers, if you just need something quick, like don't make a habit out of getting it all the time. My favorite fast food for burgers is Five Guys. They have a couple of options. You can either do the lettuce wrap burger or you can just get it in a bowl, and it is so much food, y'all. Like, you can really just make it a salad. Also, Jimmy John's has the unwich, and I love that. It's really good. Also, point of reference, if you're going to do fast food, watch the condiments, especially on the burgers. Make sure they're not putting, like, ketchup on it, because ketchup does have a lot of sugar in it. Going into condiments you can have mustard, great. I love it on my sausages. Mayo. And mayo's really great for dips and stuff, and we'll get into that. Hollandaise, so if I make an omelet, sometimes I'll make a homemade hollandaise sauce on the side. Hot wing sauce is great. If I do a rotisserie chicken or if I do wings, I like it on there. This garlic sauce, this like a dupe on the Pizza Hut or Papa John's sauce, that's pretty good, very low in carbs. I also found a Zesty Ranch sauce at Walmart. I want to say it's Great Value brand. I couldn't find it in my fridge to show you guys, but if you look for that, just make sure when you're on the condiment aisle that you are doing the math there and you're fine. And then olive oil is really good to cook your food, and that got a lot of fat in it, so it's good for you. Snacks. I love my ice cream, and this Rebel ice cream is probably the best like ever. It's super good, super, super, super low carb. I think in like the whole pint, sometimes depending on the flavor, it's like 5 to 8 carbs. And it really helps you if you need more fat, if you want to lean more toward keto to hit your daily totals. The fiber ones, they have them in all kind of different flavors. They have like a coffee cake, brownie, birthday cake, super good. And pro tip, if you heat it up in the microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds, super good, super soft. Moon cheese, that is my favorite like chip replacement. So good. All it is just like popped cheese, no other like extra ingredients, and that Gouda flavor, y'all, so good. A lot of meat things are good snacks. So like summer sausage, Slim Jims, all that good stuff. If you want something crunchy, pork rinds, cracklings, all that good stuff. Pickles or anything that's like pickled. Make sure you're still reading, but like I love the pickled jalapenos. I got them from Target. I'm sure you can get them from most stores. Just look for this stuff in your local stores because a lot of it is honestly there. You just have to know what to look for. So like going into Moon Cheese, pro tip there, if you have a Big Lots, that's where I would get it from because it's only $3 a pack there. Some of the other stores are a little bit more expensive. And then dips. So a lot of like mayo-based dips are really easy and good, and you can just eat them with like cucumbers or some kind of vegetable. Drinks. So I know it's not the best for you, but if I'm craving it, if I have to have a pop, I'll do diet. Try to stay away from it though. Obviously water. Sometimes you want to spice water up. So those little skinny packets by the Kool-Aid, you can pour into your bottle of water. Those are really good. Just make sure you're watching the sugar on those. So maybe look into like the Crystal Light ones, or there's other regular brands with not so much sugar, but check those out. And then the ice drinks. Oh my gosh, they are so good, y'all. And they have a whole bunch of different flavor options. And also, if you need to ramp up your fat for the day, you pour some heavy cream in those. So good. The pineapple coconut one, it tastes just like a pina colada. And also, I think it's like blackberry is really good with that too. And they say it tastes like the pink drink from Starbucks. So those are pretty much the breakdown of what I eat all the time. I'm sure I'm leaving stuff out, but I've got some pro tips for y'all to make y'all successful with this diet. So one, an air fryer. Anytime you can, use that. When I make my wings and I make my fish and all that good stuff, I'm using it in my air fryer. It's such a healthy way to cook, and it's quick and easy and clean. Unsalted butter, because a lot of this stuff I said has a lot of sodium, so where you can cut, try to do that. Hemp seeds are awesome. A lot of fat, a lot of nutrients, just an all-around good food to add anyways. I got mine from Costco. I know that I saw it at Walmart though on the baking aisle, so you can get it. Almond flour is really good if you're gonna be baking stuff, or like I'll make fried fish. Sometimes, not often, but sometimes I'll make it and I use the almond, or fried pickles, y'all, with that zesty ranch. Good low carb diet. What else do we have? If you need an energy drink, the Bang energy drinks are really good, no carbs. And sometimes you just need a shot of sweetness. You know, if you're gonna make it some kind of no-bake dessert, or you just need a hit, the whipped creams, like the spray kind and the tub kind, they're really good, really low carb. Avocados are just, nature's superfruit. They're amazing. And last but not least, Pinterest. You can get so many ideas on there. I'm going to try to make a public one that you guys can follow to kind of keep up with some of the recipes that I use. But that is the gist of it. And like I said, if you have any questions, just write them down below. I'll be happy to help.